Hey Simon, welcome to the stream and welcome everybody else. I guess slowly we are trickling in. We are back in our good old, well, shall I call it studio? I'm not sure it's quite a studio, but it is my little room. You are the Baron of all that is be. Alright. Hey, Matsubob and Hossein, welcome. I am just doing a relatively quick study of something or another. I haven't drawn organic stuff in a while, and I just felt like, maybe I should warm up by drawing something organic. And that is what I am doing right now. But I thought for today we might be doing some September, since it is still September, and we could do some more spaceship drawings. In general, people, including me, like spaceships. If it is a small studio, then it is a stew. Not sure I get that. Are you studying? Yeah, so it's I wouldn't call them studies. It's more like warm-up sketches based on reference. But not really studies. So how is everyone? Hello, get this party started. This is a bit. Let's switch to the next one. It started out as a chill synth wave. It's also a bit. There we go. Then you just reminded me of the upcoming Inktober. Yes, Inktober is upcoming indeed. It's like you don't have a free minute in the year anymore. Everything is some sort of Tober, something that you can do for drawing purposes. Go. What's it called? Pinterest. Pinterest has these really nice people cosplaying, technically, and they have some really nice outfits, medieval outfits at least, and they are a lot of fun. Okay, music is a bit. That is better. I shortened studio to make it small and more appropriate from studio to stew. Stew is like a name. I don't think that is fitting for studio. Like if you want to have a studio that is maybe in a horror movie where you have a sentient studio, I think there it might work. Okay, we saw my nephew recently and he said again, Steve is really cool. Aww. Nice. Where's that merch? Oh man, I am horrible with this. You are right. I really need to, like, before we went on vacation I started working on it and I was doing some good progress, but then we went on vacation and I totally forgot about it, so excuses, I know. This guy is standing in pretty tall grass. And then he has some hair that is everywhere. There we go, something like that. Studio, why haven't the nuclear war happened yet? It's us getting boring out there. What? I don't think anybody wants a nuclear war to happen, so I think most people are happy that nothing has happened yet. Let's bring this a little bit lower. Abhishek, hi. Are you a concept artist or industrial designer? I'm new on your channel, so what do you usually talk about on your channel? Are you drawing from imagination? Are you going to render this? I am not a concept artist. That's like a hobby of mine. I am an industrial designer from my studies, but for day-to-day I do visual facilitation, which is doing very silly, not this detailed drawings, but more like process drawings for companies. And then in my free time, I do these sort of things just for fun, which are a little bit more concept art related or just generally fun related. And no, I am not going to render this. This is mostly warming up for me. Before we are going to do before we get started with some September ships. Nuclear apocalypse is inevitable. I want to be hopeful. I think maybe we'll be fine. But yeah, it's not something that I like talking about it, just not under this is more educational and just fun related stream. So no, not a lot of nuclear apocalypse talk here. Visual facilities manager. Yes, sure, that as well. Okay. I would say let's do one more and then we can do a ship, or let's take a quick break and maybe drink some water. Let's see. Let's see if I find another nice reference. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff here. I seem to like not that one, but this one. It's not so big. That's cool. Open image in new tab. All right. The state of Russia's army we feared on paper versus how it turned out and acted on the battlefield gives me some rest when I think about their endless threats. Yeah, exactly. Well, but that's the thing. So because they are so weak, you would be afraid that the last resort for Putin would be not just talking about it, but actually pushing the button. But I just don't see how. Yeah, that just spells doom for him as well. So I don't know. Nuclear war is going to happen in 5 years. I'm very active on geopolitical issues, so I can say it will happen, and I will continue to. World population will be 60 core only. What's 60 core? Why would it continue until 2052? That's kind of specific. And I mean, we are in 2023, so that is going to be almost a 29-year war. How is a war lasting 29 years after you dropped a couple of nukes? Like, I feel like if you drop nukes, the war is over, and then the world is just effed. And then we just have to rebuild from there on. But there's no way a war goes on for that long these days. Like back in the Middle Ages, you had wars going for long periods because you just had armies versus armies. You didn't have air force, you didn't have all those things that made things faster. That's why wars became relatively shorter. Well, shorter, what, 10 plus years? How many of these red buttons copper cables have already been sold on? I don't know. Yeah, that's the question, right? Who did I listen? I think I was listening to Peter Zion, and he said, like, what happens if he presses the button and nothing happens because it's not working? Like, what do you do then? Because you know that he's going to try to press the button again. So, like, ethically and responsibly, what can you do, or how do you reply in that situation? Find that to be an interesting conundrum. So this is sort of a knight who is fighting another knight, and he is like semi-collapsing. I think he was like kicked or pushed back, is what the situation seems to be here. But speaking of not nuclear war, because that is a bit dark, any movies anybody wants to go out and see? I just saw the trailer for Aquaman, and I'm on the fence. I remember the previous Aquaman I really liked. It was just silly fun. It didn't take itself too seriously, and I did not expect to like that movie. But I ended up liking it quite a bit. So I am curious what's gonna happen with this Aquaman. At the moment, there's nothing really super noteworthy at the cinema that I am interested. Like, I want to see I really like the Kenneth Branagh Poirot movies, so I'm quite excited for that one. And then I guess we're going to see The Nun, but I'm not the biggest fan of horror. So let's see. Oh wait, it's like that. Okay, so then I have to draw this around there somehow, like that. All right. Badass ancient battle, samurai versus Viking. Who wins? I feel Viking, just because they samurai are too disciplined and trying to be honorable, and I feel like Vikings are just dickholes and are gonna cheat or do anything to win. Oppenheimer was good. Yeah, Oppenheimer is still running, and I watched it. It was quite nice. Watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with another nephew. That was cool. Yeah, nice. I like hearing that. I will keep on recommending it to everybody. It's really, really fun. And we need more of that. Samurai because of their cavalry and mounted archery. Well, if it's an army and not just 1 versus 1, that's different, right? But I thought Matze said 1 versus 1. Or maybe I just implied 1 versus 1. But if it is armies, then I would say yes, samurai. Because samurais were like warrior bands, or armies technically. And they were fighting as armies, and I feel like Vikings were more like raiding and stuff like that. Hey Hubert, welcome to the stream. Busy with Ashoka these days. Cinematography is super tasty. Yeah, yeah, I'll catch up with it one of these days. I didn't watch Fury, or not Fury, what is it, Secret Invasion either. Okay, upper body way too big. Guys, you need to say something when these things happen. There we go, that is a bit better. Or not. No, but I still feel like upper body is a bit big. I should make it a bit smaller. Something like that, pak. So someone agrees that on 1 versus 1 it would be the Viking. Alright. Samurai were not honorable from what I've seen and read. I mean, they had a code for which they're fighting. I was at some sort of conference, and there was a samurai there teaching old samurai techniques, and it's interesting to see how they approach things, what they believe in. But they just seem more not honorable maybe, but they're more rigid in how they approach fights. And they're trying to fight on just the ways they know. Meanwhile, my idea is that like Vikings would be, hey, whatever I can use, I will use. But yeah, that's just a feeling. I might be wrong about that. Hubert, where was a TV show, Deadliest Warrior, and they tried to figure it out. They were checking how weapon works and each other armors, etc. Then they pull all data to computer and simulate 1000 battles, 1v1. Okay, what was the outcome? I am curious about that. Skip Fury, I admit I was wrong. And Ashoka works best if you watched Clone Wars. No, I didn't, so I skip Ashoka as well. Is it beautiful Star Wars? We might try to make it more than... Yeah, no, I tried Clone Wars a bazillion times, over and over again, didn't work. I think I watched 1 season of Rebels and I was just bored. So yeah, no. Then good, then I can skip Ashoka and not feel bad about it. Oh, that was more like manual. Bushido was like how to be proper, and then they mostly didn't act according to it. Yeah, I can imagine they didn't act That's just human nature, right? We set up these honorable rules for ourselves and we never follow them. Alien, hey, welcome. Hi from Devonport, Tasmania. Jesus! Isn't it like super late for you? Being still up this late? I appreciate your being upness. And I'm sorry you're watching me draw stupid knights. But we will skip soon, or switch, not skip, to ships. Which reminds me, we only have hey Bogdan. Oh, 5 in the morning. Oh, so you're up early. Damn. Let us do a poll. What sort of ship shall we design? And let's make worker, fighter, option, freighter, add option. Let's do this combat. Well, let's start like this: small, medium, or large. What? Why is this so hard? Size. There we go. Yeah, we should draw crazy ships based on animal. You just throw that in there. Yeah, we should do that. Okay. All right, all right. I'm not guaranteeing that, but I like your enthusiasm. Okay, I don't know about this music, man. This is not, I just wrote synth, but apparently I should have wrote synth wave. There we go. So apparently synth and synth wave are not the same. I learned now. Because clearly I wanted synth wave, and they did not give me synth wave. All right, now we loaded plenty of synth wave. A poop transfer ship. So that would be, we will see that, we just need the size, and then we know how much poop we need to transfer. All right. Let's see. Gameplay, India, Bharat, 12:30. Wow. You know, I would be long asleep by that time. I am a horrible morning person. I don't know the last time I was awake that late, honestly. Bogdan, man, I want to acknowledge the fact that you are getting godlike drawing people so easy now. Thank you very much, but only with reference, and it's far from godlike. But thank you very much. I do appreciate the kind words. Matsubob, the giraffe class battle cruiser attacks a flotilla of platypus miners. Alright. Any BG Baldur's Gate 3? I don't have time for that, man. That just take, I don't have 200 hours of time. I'm reading the 4th or 5th book of Expeditionary Forces, so I'm all into the spaceships right now. Nice. Man, there's just so much books. Where is it? I still have 353, around less than 100 pages left of the three-body problem, the first book. And I didn't love it that much, it's okay. But I've been told that the next books in the series are even much better. Well, not even, but are better. So I hope so. I want to get those and finish them. Gameplay, any tips for beginner artists? What sort of tip would you like? It's a little bit of a broad and open question. So if you tell me what you're struggling with or what you would like help with, I can try and help you more. But that question is a bit too vague for me to be able to give you a good answer. You only need 100 hours for Baldur's Gate. You know what I've been doing actually? I never played Skyrim. I had it on my computer. Well, not that I never played it. I tried playing it at least 3 different times. Got up until level 2 or 7 or something like that, and it didn't click for me. And for some reason, because I thought, oh wait, this might work nicely on my deck, I installed it on my deck, and on vacation or just before vacation, I really got into it. So now that's what I'm playing on and off. It's perfect for on deck. So that is my main game at the moment. Just look up giraffe sleeping and thank me later. Okay. I'm living in Baldur's Gate now. 3-body problem. Not a big fan either. Yeah, everybody's really raging about the 3-body problem. I don't dislike it. It's just very slow and not much is happening. There is some interesting intrigue, but yeah, I'm not that taken by it. The next 2 books get increasingly darker and more hard sci-fi, but also depressing. Most interesting was to read the Asian perspective. That's what keeps me going as well. I am interested in the Asian perspective, and it was interesting to get some of the history in the beginning as well. All right, let's see what the poll is. End poll. Large, small, medium. Okay, large ship. Let's create another poll. What sort of ship? So let's say battle, utilitarian, add options. Well, I feel like utilitarian should be a bit or silly, and then you guys gonna go with silly if I say silly. I don't want to do silly. Screw you. Okay, let's see. Battle, cargo, utilitarian. We can decide that, and let's say add one more. What is it? Catastrophe helper, and we can figure out what that is. There you go. All right, so we have another poll. What do we have? Read his Wandering Earth book. Oh, he wrote the Wandering Earth as well. And has a nice short. Well, the Wandering Earth, I saw the movie on Netflix. It was very stupid, but at least fun. Is Baldur's Gate the game that made the gamers mad about fucking pronouns? No, that is, I think that is what is it? Oh, the stupid Bethesda game, the newest Bethesda, Starfield. That was Starfield. Give us animal options. So gameplay is learning for 2D animation. Drawings for 2D animation. Please tips me how learn drawing because I very bad draw. But what do you want to draw? What do you want to do to the animation? You can draw spaceships. You can draw robots. You can draw people. You can draw animals. Here, let me draw an animal. Okay, guys, we're having fun with this animal right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I can't help you unless you tell me what you want. Like if you tell somebody I want to be able to fix a car, there's so many things you can fix. You can't just say I want to be able to fix a car. Character and background. Well, you're at the wrong place, my friend. because I'm not good at either of those. I'm an industrial designer, so I focus on cars, robots, spaceships, stuff. I can teach you to draw props. Like if you ever need to draw a coffee machine, I'm your man. Like I'm gonna draw the hell out of coffee machines and teach you how to draw. If you need to do coffee machines in animations, yeah, you need to come to me. But if you want to draw characters, there's so many more much better YouTubers than me who focus on characters. I know absolutely nothing about character design or backgrounds. Like I don't do either of those things. Like everybody is here because they at one point wanted to learn how to draw coffee machines, and that's what we're doing here. Lol, yes, it was Starfield. That guy was turned into a meme, as he should be. Learn how to draw scapes. What are scapes in perspective, and how they look in front of each other or top of each other? What are scapes, man? If you want to learn character design, look up concept artists. Who are great character artists? Ethan Becker. He has great tips. Like if you check out Ethan. Here, let me quickly look it up for you. Ethan Becker. He has very good breakdowns on what to do with characters. I can recommend him. There. I vote for utilitarian coffee maker. Okay, let's see how many. We have 10 votes, and it is sort of a toss-up at the moment. So I recommend that more people vote. So while we are waiting for the votes to come in, we are going to turn this coffee machine into a spaceship, because that's what Kim recommended to us. Let's see how we can turn this into a spaceship. In the meantime, let's see. Amaran, hi from Ukraine. Could you sketch some easy spaceships? Well, that's the thing, Amaran. If you take a look at the vote, we're going to do spaceships. Catastrophe Helper is winning right now. Okay, we're gonna leave just one or two more votes, and then we can move on. Short gameplay. I hope he will help you. No more meetings today. Yay! Manuel is out of the meetings. Mr. Meeting Man. Cynics. Oh, Cynics is also good. Yeah, Modern Day James. How did I forget? Yeah, definitely Modern Day James. He does animation as well. So in the beginning he was doing educational videos, and now he switched mostly to animation. And his educational videos are still fantastic. So definitely check him out. Okay, I'm gonna stop the poll now. Oh shit, no, I shouldn't. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, so we have the same amount on Battle and Catastrophe Helper. And I would say now you guys just pick an animal theme for the spaceship, so we make it a bit silly. Just throw in all sorts of animals that you want to see, and then we'll figure it out, I guess, or at least I'll figure it out from there on. What a beautiful day it is, Manuel. Catastrophe Helper, no idea what it is, but it sounds like fun. Well, so I didn't want to say like a firefighter ship or an ambulance ship, but like, you know, like first response ship, I was thinking. So that's why the silly catastrophe helper name. Cat catastrophe. Family safe, family safe. Toss a coin, man. Squirrel, hippo, axolotl. All right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to talk to ChatGTP. We're going to do AI today, and then I have here new chat. I guess new chat it is. Right here. There we go. Hello chat GPT. Can you please give me an animal on which I should design a animal from which I should design a spaceship. Make it funny, please. Thank you. And that is within A. Now keep in mind, robots will rule over us in the future, so you always have to be nice to them. Bam. Don't write a friggin' book, just give me a goddarn animal. There we go. What? Inspired by a goofy and waddling penguin. Alright, goofy and waddling penguin it is. In the meantime, let's see if you guys had any other ideas. Cat catastrophe ship sounds great. Okay, that we might stick with that. ChatGPT is my friend. He helps me so much. Same here. Why is a chatbot your enemy? Chatbot should be your friend. It helps you with work. It helps you with school. Chatbot is great. Okay, so I guess it is going to be a catastrophe ship with some cat catastrophe. Okay, enough of this. Let's make a new layer and let's see a catastrophe ship. You just tricked it away from iridescent to black and white. I lost you, Matze. What? It is what it is, Robert. Yeah, it is the future, and you, for some reason, you don't want to accept the future. And you know what happens with people who don't accept the future? They get extinct. All right. And let me bring on. I just want one cat reference. You've cat to be kitten, me right, meow. All right, man. All right, whatever. All right. So, how about a spaceship shaped like a snail, complete with antenna and a spiral shell as an engine? It's my ChatGPT answer. No. We'll go with the cats. I like the cats now. All right. So you chose a big ship, so we're going like capital class. And I'm going to make it a little bit vertical, like that. Well, actually, let's do some good old thumbnailing. Which was it? This one? No, I had a couple of. I think this is a good one. Yeah, let's make it bigger. Wow, is that big for you? I just want some. I don't like this brush. Give me a different brush. Come on, just give me a darn. Do I have them twice? Yeah, okay. Well, I don't need them twice. Okay. Okay, so that was the best brush after all. All right. So just shape generation. The idea is that I just want to have something random on which I can build stuff, and I don't want to limit myself too much. So I'm just, I try to have some sort of spaceships in mind when I'm doing this, but at the same time I don't want to be too limited to anything. All right, and then we bring down the opacity. Just because we don't have all day long, I'm trying to speed things up a little bit here. Someone with the nuclear war jokes again. What catastrophe is it focus? How about you guys think about that? Edmau Catsborough. Attenborough, I like it. Oh, the tell of it can be a chain. Hey, Bogdan, thank you very much for the 15 lei. Much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciated. For space catastrophes, it could specialize in quick maneuvers to rescue stranded catastronauts, or capture runway satellites. The whiskers could be any array sensor. I like it, I like it. So everything has to be cat themed here, don't forget. I have, like, guys, I suck at drawing cats, so cats don't have, that's not good for it. Maybe something like that. Okay, not a big fan, let's move on. Let's try this one. Oh, the sticker said bye-bye, but no bye-bye, bad cat. Thank you. Have you seen Sunshine? One of the most beautiful designs in cinema. Not sure. Is it like a movie or something? Not sure. I know what you're talking about. Let's see. This is sort of cat head with a ship there. All right. I do like the what Kim said before. That's nice. Spill the milk catastrophe. That's a good one as well. I outsource my creativity to ChatGPT from now. Oh. I like that. Like food and water transport. Spilled milk all over the way, hence it is the Milky Way now. Yep. I was a space coffin cat ship. Space coffin cat. Okay, okay. I can see that. Okay, I think I semi like this. So this is going in the right direction. But it's a big ship, so this could be like where it's smaller ships come out of it. Or I like, since it's a capital ship, so we set some sort of capital ship. How about we go a little bit old school with it, and we do sort of a Japanese, not airplane carrier, but just like a carrier type ship. We go a little bit Gundam with it. I like this quite a bit now. I just want to incorporate the cat somehow, and then we're gonna be happy. I think this is it, guys. I think this one is a winner. If I look at all of these, yeah, the first two I definitely don't like, so that can go away. But this one, and especially this one, now let's see if we can combine some nicer elements here. Like, we could make this a little bit longer, maybe see if we can add some of this there. Matsubob, the ship Icarus 2 from Danny Boyle's Sunshine, starring Cillian Murphy, Chris Evans. Oh, Sunshine! Yeah, when they're going towards the sun. Yeah. I remember it somewhat. How to prepare for design school entrance exam. That is a good question. Sadly, I have no answer because we didn't have an exam at my university. I only had to show like my diploma from my bachelor's, and I don't like that, and sort of a portfolio. And I didn't have a portfolio, but I had a whole bunch of drawings, so I just showed them my drawings. Can I, like, what happens if I open this up a little bit? Something like that. Okay. For avoiding any, oh wait, deep space whiskers for avoiding any, I like that. Would you put them there? Or would you put them, well, they don't make sense. I think we'll put them there. It is silly, but I like it. Let's see, any other ideas? Someone trumps ChatGTP. Need a landing pad for the rescued water boat. I mean, they can put them here in the landing, whatever this is called, here and there. I'm not quite sure what I want with this yet, but okay. Let's see what else we have. Left one is too much Space Batman. Yeah, you're right. It is Space Batman with Space Batmobile as well. Pause on the sides of the runway. You guys really want this to look like a cat? I mean, I was trying to keep some sort of normalcy here, but okay. You get your paws. Then you would need a tail as well. How would that make sense? Let me see if we can. I mean, I guess just like that. If we have this one here, then a tail there could make sense as well. Robert, would you share the playlist? I mean, it's not really a playlist. I'm just subscribed to a service called artlist.io, so I can play songs that are not copyrighted on YouTube. Just because earlier when I was playing YouTube music, even if it was like YouTube's music and it was not supposed to be copyrighted, they still were annoying me with it, so I just went my own way. Perfect. The ship is ready to suss the universe. Do they have torpedo launchers to throw down here? What would that look like? Wait. There you go, torpedo. All right, so this is our basic cat ship. Let's bring down the opacity and let's try to fine-tune it a little bit. Well, I mean, as much as possible, I guess. Dudley Barker. Normal went out the window an hour ago. I feel like I'm trying to have these nice educational streams with some creativity and fun, and you guys just come here to see me roll the random and weird dice just to see what happens. Not sure I appreciate this behavior, guys. I feel taken advantage of here. Let's give it a little cat nose here, and then we're gonna give it like some counter thrusters, and we're also gonna install these long ass antennae. Actually, let me put them 1, 2, 3. We're just gonna have 3. Don't quite like that nose. Let's work on it a little bit more. Okay. Cat paws on the bottom to be like landing and connecting small ships. Yeah, that can come. I like that. It looks like in Rick and Morty. I guess that's the direction everybody is sending me to. Rick and Morty realities. Some lunchable cat talities. The hell? Random is most educational, most creative. I'll go along with the creative. Not sure about the educational. So the thing is, as most of you know, I am not fantastic at cats. So we are going to we're gonna give it sort of like an UU Windows here. So this is like the CIC. For those of you who would know what that is, it's a combat information center, which usually wouldn't be on ships, but this is a catastrophe response ship, right? So it is needed. So these would be radar dishes, I guess, if we need to have something. Like, I think once we are done with this, we're going to throw it into Wiscom just to see what the AI does with it. Satellites, all right. Rocky Roll asks, can you suggest some projects for portfolio? What sort of design school are you looking for? If it's product design, look at products. You could do a couple of studies, like of traditional masters, like something like Braun studies, look at Braun products. Otherwise, you can also come up with some of your own projects, of course, whatever you're interested in. I suggest smaller things rather than going for big automotive stuff. Like around the house, what do you think would be useful, helpful for you or for members of your family? Not a cat spaceship. No, definitely not. Oh, I like that. Not good to mess it now, but sure you draw a cat and not a rat. Is this rat-like? I thought this is cat-like. What is ratty in it? Maybe we can change it up. I'm always open to changing it. Let me do some more cat head. Cat head, cute. Alien stickers. Okay. This ship is prowling space to save those who are in need. It fights off space pirates, aka space rats. Amaran, add a silhouette of a cowboy in the command center. I mean, we can try, but that's gonna be. It's also a big one, so my brush is too big at the moment. But we will return to that one. I'm okay with AI as long as it's not Stable Diffusion or Midjourney. Well, I want to learn I want to train Stable Diffusion on my drawings, so it helps me speed up my process. So that's gonna be something that I will do next probably. Because I saw some good results that people can teach their own drawing to someone. It is cat-like, just wanted to give a heads up. Oh, like that, okay. Okay, if it's cat-like, then we're good. Cat faces are like anime waifu faces. Okay, so we have these retractable things that we don't know quite what they do, but they look cool anime-like. Those go along with the theme of cats. So that is good, I guess. Yeah, I've seen that clip as well. Why are anime characters cute? Because basically they are nothing but cats. Okay, so if we want this to look big, we need a whole bunch of greeblies and stuff like that. So let's add a couple of those. Let me do this. Whereas I haven't used the ruler in a million years, but I guess now it's a good time as any. Oh, it's too close on this side. Would have been smarter just to copy it over there, but like whatever now. Okay. Technically, we can almost simulate like the cat's back legs slash butt here. And then jump back to the front, finish this up as well. Let's take a quick break. Oh, there was not a break in a long time. The paws have nails that come out, making into guns or defensive guns. That's not bad. Sam Hannaford, hello from New Zealand. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. I'm always amazed that people from New Zealand or Australia check these things out. Okay, so these are gun mounts, his paws. There you go. Okay, some detail here. That's a bit too close. I don't like that. There we go. That feels a bit more correct. Let's take this away. Okay, it looks like a silly anime thing. I can work with that. There we go. So if there are new people like Sam, what we are doing is we ask the audience what sort of spaceship they want us to draw, because it is something called Shiptember, where every day of September you draw something spaceshipy, or if you are part of the weirder segment of the internet, then you try to ship two characters together, which I am too old to understand, but I realize that is a thing that people like doing. But we concentrate mostly on spaceships here, because that's how we roll. and people wanted us to draw some sort of cat spaceship for reasons, of course, because people just want to see me suffer and they want as much chaos as possible on the drawing screen. So that is what's happening here. It's one of those, I feel like it's one of those less weird streams. I feel like there are sometimes streams when people come in halfway through or towards the end and it's just like, I don't even want to try and explain what we're doing because it's a bit, or it's way too out there. But yes, so we are doing a cat spaceship now. This could be some sort of... I feel like we ended up with just a medium-size spaceship. It's not that big in the end. Okay, let me bring this down a little bit. Let me bring this down even more. And I just make a new layer. Now I do want to project this a little bit. So here, this is how I am trying to figure out where exactly to put my things. So this would be there, and this would come like this. So I would put, this would be, there we go, somewhere here would be the other part of that wing. Let me just lock this, and I just want to change this to red because I see better that way. So there we go. And then unlock it and back to the other brush. The NPC streams are definitely more themed. Oh boy. Okay. Like, well, keep on popping ice creams because I agree with the NPC lady that ice cream good. It is definitely good, the ice cream. Okay, so that's where the other wing would be. So now I can just simply draw in that wing. And it is relatively, I hope it is relatively correct. There we go. Just make sure to follow my own lines and then things will be all right. Oh, that sounds like Stranger Things. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It is worth. I'm always saying it is worth taking that little of extra time and figuring out how your lines are running, because the end result is just going to look better. And now we don't need this anymore. And that looks pretty okay. I'm fine with that. Question, with your sketch lines and coloring, are you always 100% opacity with your brushes? No. I think most of the time I'm not. Like, it's very rare that I'm 100%. So let me come up here. As you can see, it's always on pressure sensitivity. So the harder I press, the darker I become. The softer I press, the lighter it is. So you can especially see here that it is not 100%. Funnily enough, I only draw with fine liners, but on the computer I am more comfortable with the option of having the softness. Okay, so this we said would be sort of the tail of the cat, which could be again some sort of sensor dish array. We can come up with something for that. Robert Goods, so sketchy. Draw, so good. Ice cream, so good. The large ship will be puma or lion or cheetah inspired. Could be. Those are indeed large cats that work along with it. I mean, I feel this would be something for the older people amongst you. So maybe Kim or Matze, SWAT Cats, if you watch those on Cartoon Network. That was a pretty good series with cats in it. See, that's what I should have used as a reference. I'm a bit silly sometimes. That is a great reference. Definitely what I should have used. Okay. Why did the music stop? What is this? Where is it? Next, please. Hello? Hello? Okay. There we go. Thank you. That was a bit tragic there. The small spaceships that are taking off like in the mouth of the cat can be called hissers. I'm okay with the overall cat shape, but a bit concerned about the thrusters. What's wrong with thrusters? Why do you not like them? Tell me, Matze, what is wrong with the thrusters? Because I was actually proud of them because they are Gundam-y or anime or something like that. And now I'm concerned you don't like them. I want to know why. It stopped to take a look and it didn't like what it saw, so it went on a strike. Which part of the anatomy do they resemble male cat? It's not part of the anatomy, my friend. They're just thrusters. Not everything is part of the anatomy. Which part of the anatomy are the freaking big wings? Can you tell me that, Matze? They should be back paw shaped. We can incorporate that. Give me a second. Yes, I know. It doesn't look like that at all, but you guys just have dirty minds, is what you have. Okay, let me see. What happens if we cut this part away and then turn this? There we have paws that make maybe the thrusters look less confrontational for Mr. Matzebov. Cat jumped at the toy and is pushing it forward. That's the way. all right. You can come up with a plausible excuse, I guess. want a bit more, some sort of detail here in the front. Since the back is all silly cat-like, I want some sci-fi-ness at least in the front. Oh yeah, we forgot the whiskers on this side. I feel like we're almost done with this cat. I want some signals there, then just some greeblies there. This can be in the shadow. Something like that. Okay, underdrawing can be turned off now. Now that makes it a little not so nice. Let's just do it like this. Okay, let's see. Paxatek, hey, welcome. Thank you very much. Welcome, Paxatek. Cute anime, what? Serious at the front, then draws whiskers. I mean, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Such nice posh British Imperial officers speak in Star Wars. See Ender with Lutheran. Traffic control. Standing by is what you all doing. Thank you, Vinicius. Man, to me this is another merch level stuff. Would sell like hotcakes on a t-shirt with a little meow. Lenient Falcon. Yeah, Lenient Falcon. Okay, let me make a new layer. Ooh, wrong. Like this. No, wrong. There we go. Okay, so we want sort of like a cat. Let me see what would be a good cat ship. What about if we do something like maybe a mix of a TIE fighter and an X-wing? Let's see, what is the temperature on something like this? What do we think of something like this? Of course we would have thrusters back there. Aren't they supposed to hunt a Mausolinium Falcon? Okay, wait, did I lose something? Sama, the room that houses the captain and the drivers in this ship is called Cat Pit. Vinicius Costa? Oh, well, look at that. One time I don't murder somebody's name. I already see in my head how that ship transforms into kind of Voltron robot. Yeah, that I was going a little bit for that. There we go, something like that. Let me finish this up. I want to see what happens when we throw this into Viscom. So that is going to be our next step once we are just a tad more happy with what we have for the lines. That should be any second now. Oh yeah, back here I wanted to add some more detailing on this area. Just some random little greeblies here and there. Everybody likes greeblies. All right, I think we're good here. What a ship! I'll name it Cairo, the Claw of Space. No, it doesn't sound that good. Rendering these kinds of drawings is what would start the Terminator apocalypse. Okay, let's see. So let's bring up Viscom. It needs to, in the meantime I can save this. And we're just gonna call it, wait, this is Livestream 09. Today is the 21st. And Catship. There we go. Viscom is with us in the meantime, so we can load. Let me just turn these off. Okay, and now we can load in. Oh no, that's just, it's not a JPEG yet. Shift S as a JPEG. Okay. Okay. And then we can also crop it if it's a JPEG now. All right. Save it. File, open, reset. There we go, the PSD is open again. And now we can go back to Viscom, load it in. Oh no, Livestream. There we go, open. All right, render big spaceship. And let's give it a 90%. Let's see what it does. In the meantime, we can work maybe a bit more on the cat thing. There we go. Let's see what we had there. Okay. How is Wiscom at moment invite only or free trial or just? I think it's free. I think it should be free. It shouldn't be invite only at all. And you can actually do quite a bit with the free version, because that's what I have. The limitations are really like if you want to use it on like almost like an industrial scale. Well, would you look at that? Okay, let's push this up to 100%. I wasn't the biggest fan of what it had there. Maybe we need to adjust the text a little bit as well. I'm gonna add whiskers. The spaceship, the little one, can be mothballs. I like the name. As a name for a spaceship, I think it's cool. Okay, let's try it again. Big spaceship with cat elements and whiskers. I don't think it will be able to do much with it, but let's see. It's fun because you can see the difference. It just works so well with everything that is car related, or even just a little bit automotive-y, and then everything that is not, it is struggling with it. Pac-Man doesn't have eyes. Does Pac-Man have eyes? Pac-Man. Oh, it does have eyes. Look at that. I didn't know that. Well, it's just dots, technically. All right, guys. I want names. Like, I know you've been talking about, but what is the name of the ship? Oh shoot, wrong layer. This is what happens if you draw on the wrong layer. Ah, fuck it, it's fine. So then, okay, if we add Pac-Man eyes, and I imagine is this what you want, someone? Is this what you want? Oh, I like persistence. I like persistence a lot. Wow, this is not getting better. Okay, let's see if we refine it. Let's see what happens now. Gettysburg Patrol class. Oh. I clearly prefer Kim's, but we're going to do a vote in a minute, so everybody can chime in. Why is this so small? Okay, one last break before we finish the catastrophe. Okay, okay. If you guys give me one more name, we are going to make a poll out of it. More aggressive at Kim Gresson. How about Purify? Okay, that's it. That's 4 names. Let's do a poll. Name of the spaceship. We have my favorite, which is Persistence. Then we have Gettysburg Patrol Class. Actually, the more I say it, I'm warming up to it. I'm warming up to it. Catastrophe. And then one more. It's too late, Matze, I'm not taking that. Purify, I like Purifier versus Cat a Star. A bit less. There we go. There's the poll. While you have fun with the poll, I'm going to see. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, what happened there? You know what? We're going to confirm this and then we're going to refine this. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this. Oh, this is the best. Oh, this is good, guys. Oh, AI always makes things better, doesn't it? Oh. All right. Let's have a bit of movement there. Can you also drop in one of the tiny cat balls in Viscom? I mean, separately I could do that, yeah. Okay. I love this. This is genius. That's, I think is pretty anime accurate. I am satisfied with this one. Okay, this doesn't go many other places. What we are going to do is keep this. Come back. Oh, whoa, whoa, let's calm down. So what we are going to do is change the render engine from Viscom General to Technicolor. Gives us some interesting results. Not necessarily good, but interesting. AI understood this, didn't it? The AI gave in and said, screw this. The rendering beside the cat was phenomenal. In Paint, some of the first attempt and the shout work, but especially the whiskers are much better on V2. Well, let's see, because this is going to give us something crazy now. There we go. There we go. So we're going to confirm this, and now we're going to refine it to 60% drawing influence. Let's see what it comes up with. This looks pretty nice as a backdrop. Let's see what happens when we refine it. And then in the meantime, something that we don't have here that we need is we need to talk about the paw torpedo or what was this, Matze? Like you had the name for this. There we go. Torpedo. Yeah, there we go. You could have done basic coloring in the past 10 minutes. Yeah, basic coloring, but there's a difference between basic coloring and this. There is a huge difference between basic coloring and what you see here. So we're going to confirm this, and we're going to refine it a little bit more, going up to 30%. Maybe 75. There we go. Pocket. I like the pocket as well. His style is also nice. Pocket and Torpedo are both great. Well, let's see. No. Let's call this the pocket, and then for the torpedo, we're going to go a little bit more torpedo direction. There we go. Now we have both. We have a pocket and a torpedo. All right. For you wanting to be educational, you seem to be having a bit too much fun. All right, let's take another look. There we go. That looks pretty sweet. I'm going to confirm this as well. And then maybe do one more refinement on it. Let's see what it gives us. Nine votes is enough. We can, because we're down to 11 people, so we can close the poll now. And the winner is persistence. Okay, let's write persistence there. I want to make sure to write it correctly. There we go, the USS Persistence. By the way, does any one of you know what USS stands for? Is it United States ship? It can't be United States because the Star Trek ships are all USSs. Hey Ricardo, welcome to the end of the stream. These are mothballs, right? right. You also think United States ship? Yeah, okay, could be. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our cat-themed catastrophe rescue ship sort of thing that we all did together, and we also threw it into AI, so we have a nice version here of it, which is on a very reflective planet, it seems to be. So a lot of fun altogether. Thank you very much for joining on this silly little stream. I hope you guys had fun. I said I definitely did. Have a great weekend, I guess, because that's coming up. Don't forget to draw, and see you guys in the next video, live stream, whatever is next. Bye bye.